It's one of the traditional dishes of Ukraine, a soulful soup providing a lot more than nourishment. Here's Holly Williams.
We first met the ebullient Ievgen Klopotenko in Kyiv in February, before his country went to war. He's Ukraine's most famous chef, acclaimed for reviving old recipes from before the Soviet era and serving them up to a fashionable crowd in his award-winning restaurant, 100 Rokiv. His signature dish is borsch, the hearty vegetable soup that's enjoyed across Eastern Europe and Russia, but which Klopotenko asserts originated in Ukraine.
Ukrainians and Russians have a lot of shared history. They have some shared culture. In recent years, you guys have gone in very, very different directions.
Yeah, we are running.
You're running.
Like we're running, or we want to show to the world that we are Ukrainians, we are not Russians.
You're different.
Yeah, we're different, totally different.
But even as we slurped on our stew, over 100,000 Russian troops had massed menacingly along Ukraine's frontier.
It's our territory, and it's like they will never let us go. Never let us go.
Just 9 days later, Vladimir Putin ordered his army across the border. Part of Putin's justification for the carnage was that Ukraine didn't really exist as a nation. 100 Rokiv closed for just 3 days before reopening as a military canteen.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
By July, Klopotenko's restaurant was back in business. Russia's army failed to capture Kyiv, and this past summer we found a strange peace in the Ukrainian capital. Life looked surprisingly normal.
You don't know where you will do, when you will be dead, because rocket can fly in every second. So you have to live your life and you have to do the best what you can.
Live for the moment.
So trust in the army and do the best what you can.
Klopotenko was just as frenetic as before, and he'd kept busy with another project. He's succeeded in lobbying the United Nations to list Ukrainian borsch as an endangered cultural tradition.
This borsch, it means that we are fighting back. Not more borsch of the Russian Federation, it's only ours, Ukrainian borsch. You have to take the
He gave us a lesson in how to make it, starting with blood-red beets.
You have to have passion.
I've got passion for eating.
One of the great ironies of Putin's invasion is that it's made many Ukrainians more certain of their national identity, more adamant that they are not Russian. And the war's made Ievgen Klopotenko a roving cultural ambassador, travelling the world to promote Ukrainian food, including at this international culinary fair in Paris.
I love that.
It's not a role he aspired to before, but he told us it's his way of defending his country.
If soldiers will come back from the war and here going to be nothing, for what they're fighting? They're fighting for the good life.
You're fighting for your identity.
Yeah, that's it. You will feel that we are different, that we are strong, that we have our music, that we have our religion, and we have our food. And that means that we are Ukrainian.
For all kinds of holiday recipes, including recommendations from the New York Times, head to our website,